Alright, here we are. Our pilot is in the Grand Canyon Caverns because we wanted to see what missions we had available out here. The only problem is now our airplane is all the way back home. So it's going to cost some money to get it out here. It's just all these missions down here. 90,000, 106,000, 105,000, 60,000 credits. I mean, that's great. That's great money. But out here, 140,000 credits. That's a 2-hour flight. But this one is an 1.5-hour flight for 150,000 credits for Goodyear. Flying out of the Grand Canyon Village all the way down past Phoenix to a little runway out in the desert for Goodyear. They chose a brand new company to deliver their tires for them, but they offered a lot of money. It's probably cheap to them, but it's a lot of money to me. So I'm gonna take it. How much is it gonna cost to get our plane out here? 17,000 credits. Okay. So we need to transfer it to KGCN. Why is there not like an auto transfer option here? Why can't I just go right there to transfer my plane? Do I have to go manage my company to like move the plane? KGCN. I should have wrote it down. Transfer. Oh, here we go. That makes it helpful. Shows the mission and everything. Right? Yeah, you can see it. Yes, put it right there. 17,000 credits. Alright, that was half our bank account. So we need this flight to go well. Oh, look right here. We're going to 1AZ0. £86 of raw materials. That's like 4 times. They're giving. I'm transporting 1 car's worth of tires for Goodyear. 86 pounds. All right. Whatever you say, boss. 87's fine. This is telling me we need at least 119 pounds of fuel. So let's move that up. We're going to give ourselves 149. 30 extra pounds, just in case. Okay, it went to 150. That's fine. Nice round number. Registration, OMG 69420. Come on. Flight number 420. Yep. Well, that's fine. Leaving the runway. This runway is at an altitude of 6,583. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's the one we're arriving at? 1,000. That's a 5,000 foot difference. I guess maybe that's why the difficulty is so high. It's 2 stars, you guys. This is a 2-star difficulty mission. I don't even know if I've ever flown one of those before. We got 12 knots of wind. Yeah, we're not landing in a teardrop, though. I refuse. What's a right direct auto look like? Okay, what's the straight? I do want to give myself a long. Do I want to do long final? I could set a waypoint for this. Feels unnecessary. Let's change it to the long final and see what happens. Send it to ATC. What do they want me to do? Alright, they want me to go over AZ86. Let's add a waypoint. AZ. Shoot to capital just in case there's a difference. 86. Coyote Run, that sounds right. Add the waypoint. Bang bang. Yes. And then let's add you know what, just to be safe, stop. I'm gonna add a waypoint over this. What's that say? EG, I can't even see it. EG 68. Stock, oh no, there's multiple EG 68s. Lundy South Lighthouse, that's not it. Can't do that. Alright, we'll do a waypoint instead. If we can get here. As a waypoint. After AZ, yes. After AZ 66. AZ 86. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We hit AZ 86. We come over here to our waypoint. We make a we make a 90-degree turn, if not more sharp than that, to long final. Oh wait, it took our long final away. Well, I don't like that, because now we're not straight. Remove it. We'll just put a waypoint right there. Okay. So if our takeoff runway is 6,500, let's go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,500. Change the altitude. 10,500. I think that's 10,500. And then this waypoint, alright, that runway is 1,300. It wants final at 1,700. Okay, so yeah, 21 makes sense actually for this altitude. We'll go from a 168 heading to a 275 heading. I want to put a waypoint before final. I'll put it on final, actually. Right there. Add to flight plan as a waypoint. That way, yes, after that. Yeah. After that. That way my nav should be able to take me there. Should autopilot straight to the runway. And then we can take control and slow down. All right. We're going to let AI handle this shit. Let's put the altitude at... Easy now. What? This one. You know what? 1,800's fine. Even if we're a little below that, it's fine. So that's the flight plan. All right. We'll fly at AZ-86 for 50 minutes. We'll cross over AZ-86 and head 168 degrees for another 50 minutes. That's a lot more miles for the same amount of time. We're going straight down. I feel like we crossed this mountain at AZ-86 or something. Yeah, look at it. And we just go straight down the mountains. This is going to be interesting. Elevation, let's see. We said 10.5. 10.5 is what we're shooting for. We're gonna have to go from 10.5 down to 2,100. But we got 90 miles and 50 minutes to do it, so we'll be alright. And then we arrive. I'm nervous, dude. I'm nervous. These flights are scary. Alright, send all that to ATC. What? Now they want me to do something else? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I got my flight plan already. I already told you what I was going to do. Yep, still got all that. Waypoints, bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Cruise altitude, I already told you it's going to be 10.5. I think it may be more. It may be more. But for now, It's going to be that. Payload was 86. It was 86 pounds. All right, we have 159 pounds of fuel. That feels like enough, right? Like, the distance is telling me 119 pounds, so 159 feels right. I think that's fine. All right, go back to the route. Okay. All right. $600,000 XP, 152,000 potential credits on the line, my company on the line, my life on the line, my aircraft on the line. It's all on the line. This still looks good. Yeah. Let's go, baby. We just got our main. We gave her a bath, everything. We're ready to go. Just gotta make it happen now. Gotta make it happen over an hour and a half, real life minutes. This game's crazy, that's like how it is. I haven't found a way to simulate time at least quicker. Do we need to check these guys out? New. Everything's gonna be new. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we got the iPhone strapped to the plane, to the wing. Check all the things just to make sure we don't want to die. We don't want to. Ooh, these actually aren't perfect. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay. Wow, the rudder's actually kind of borderline bad. I don't know how that's still green. It's still green. They headed north 2 hours ago. If you get it, I love you. Alright. Do we have our cargo? We have our cargo. And look, it's not even that much. Like, it is. It's less cargo than other trips. It's only 86 pounds. It's not hundreds of pounds. Static port cover. Pitot 2 covered. Alright. Come on.
Hi there. It's Sam. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. You have raw materials behind you. Important shipment for our client site. Expected in no time at Goodyear. Our skids are built to handle slight turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Safe skies ahead.
Alright, what's our first? We go headwind, and then our first heading is 175. Second heading will be 168, so let's put that in there actually. So we're going to use the nav anyway. Alright, headings at 168. Go altitude. Oh boy. 10.5. Just like we talked about. That's only 4,000 feet. Well, that's what we'll deal with it later. That's 4,000 feet above the ground right now. 3,900, whatever. Is everything ready? I think everything's ready. We're going to AZ86. We got the GPS on. We got all this.
Canyon Ground, Cessna November Tree 1375 with India. Request taxi for takeoff. South departure.
Cessna November Tree 1375. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree via taxiway Papa Golf. Contact
Papa
tower
Golf.
on 119.0 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree using taxiway Papa Golf. Cessna Tree 75.
We got a 1 mile ride on the ground. Alright, that's Papa. We're on Papa. There's a fat ass gnat just scared me. I mean, I could probably take one of these and take off, but it's fine. Why'd all my stuff go away? All my stuff's gone. I don't like when the computers act up, dude. Oh, I went that whole way without speeding. There's no way, dude. All right.
Tower, Cessna November, tree 1, tree 75.
It's getting down to it.
Tree, south departure.
Cessna November, tree 1, tree 75. Altimeter 29er, 9er 2 south departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree. Cessna tree 75.
All right, off to Goodyear. I keep on wanting to say Goodwill. All right, here we go. Full power, full power. Goodbye ground. Soon we will be in the air. .30 knots. 40 knots. 50. There's 55. And get up. There we go. Flying kind of slow. I wonder if it's the elevation.
Cessna tree 75. Continue for south departure.
Canyon Tower, Cessna November, tree 1, tree 75. Continue for south departure.
They want me at 8,400, but I will be more than that. Still climbing, still climbing. All right. Let's get down here, put the autopilot on. Relax a little bit. 10,500. I still want that. There's no clouds, so let's practice with the flight level change. I mean, we're full throttle, so can't do anything more. We're gonna put our heading. Yeah, let's just heading on, and we should intersect with this soon. We're 73.8 miles from our first waypoint, AZ86. Once we hit that, we'll fly 95 miles.
Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
All right, frequency change.
Canyon Tower, Cessna November Tree 1 Tree 75. Frequency change.
Punch the nav mode on, so that way we'll follow with our magenta line now, since we've lined it up. Our flight level change mode is still on, full throttle until we get to 10.5. Oh, there goes the Grand Canyon behind us. It's our first view of the Grand Canyon in this game. I do plan to fly in it at some point. For my boy Dave. This would be a bad place to have to... Well, you could land out here. I just don't know if you'd survive after you land. That's the problem. Why is Goodyear ordering raw goods? Definitely climbing slower out here in this thinner altitude. We're at 10,000 though. Maybe we'll just move this to 10,000. I feel like we're good. Surely air traffic control is sending us around that mountain. So there we are, 10,000 feet. We're leveling off. 66.6 nautical miles. Is that nautical miles? I was gonna say miles. I'm gonna keep my engine revs up until I get to a higher speed. I want to go faster. Let's make some time here. I want to get there on time, you know? We're spot on our magenta lines. I bet we're not on the iPad, though. Nope. But we are flying to that waypoint. So once we get to that waypoint, we'll be synced up with the iPad. We're just a long ways away from there.
This is your captain speaking. Feel free to move around the cabin. It's your pleasure. It's just me on board, and not a lot of cabin to move around in, but I'll be doing that shortly. Just make sure to not fall out of the plane. That would not be good. We've got a long flight ahead of us. We'll touch base when we reach our first waypoint. This is your captain touching base with you again. A little bit before our first waypoint, actually. I feel like this will be a good time to chat about our lords and saviors, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. If you don't know who they are, they're an Australian psychedelic rock band. They put out 25 albums between 2011 and 2025. Very prolific, mixing up the genres from each album to the next. You're unable to pin down exactly what type of music they're going to put out next. One of my favorite things about them is they give away their music for free, and it's uncopywritten, and people can create whatever they want out of it and sell it for profit. And they put out a certain amount of music, just a ton of live shows and even studio albums for other people to produce and profit off of for the love of the music. So with the uncopyright music, we're gonna listen to little King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard on our flight today.
It's back. We're going to the morning. Don't stand something. Give it to me. Must be a... It's gonna be real good. You go eat it. It's real good. It's gonna be real fun. I'm going to do something like this. What is that, Tyler? You reach the sound, you hear the first of the sound. War, you reach the day, you reach the truth. I don't know it's the road, it's the first I know the road to live. I know just in the river, I am rolling down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down.
we are coming up to our first waypoint. In 2 miles, we will make a left. Yeah, we're gonna make a left, you guys, onto heading 168 probably. Wow. This is the biggest moment of mid-flight, I think. One mile out now. We are almost to AZ 86, ladies and gentlemen. We should be going straight over it. Look at that dirt airway right there. And the nav is going to 168. We are at 168. Still 11,000 feet. Still going 99 knots. All right. And now, distance from our destination, our next waypoint, which is FPL 000, is 90 miles. 90 miles. We will have to descend eventually, but not yet. Still have mountains in front of us. We're gonna wait till we get closer to those mountains to reassess the situation. Probably start descending once we think that it's safe. But we got to get all the way down. The runway is at 1,300 feet elevation, so we're gonna have to drop almost. We're gonna have to drop like 8,000 flight level. But we got time. Like I said, I want to get through these mountains first. Got to clear these mountains. Let's instead of listening to me talk, let's get back to these jams.
Very bad.
This one's about the Motley Crue biopic.
Alright, come on.
All in.
promised angel, fill her heart with a lot of love, so the sun can shine a little brighter. Her and I, oh her and I, her and I.
This is your captain, touching base. Back with you again after our fight with King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. If you can't already tell, we have already begun to descend a little bit. We came down from 11,000 flight level to 7,500. I guess it would be 110 flight level to 75 flight level. I still feel comfortable about my clearance over these mountains ahead of me. Let's kick up the engine a little bit. Get our airspeed up a little bit. And we are getting close to the end of our hour-and-a-half long Goodyear cargo shipment. Or I guess we'll call it a shipment, whatever. Let's look at the runway elevation. Runway's at 1300 on final. We need to be at 1700. So we'll put the altitude probably at... See, now why does that happen? Now why the GPS just want to restart on a guy? That's scary. Alright, 1700. Get this out of the way. Get that out of the way. We're gonna set this all the way down to 1700. I know there's 1,000 knob. I know. 1700. We'll descend to it at our own comfortable pace whenever we're ready.
out to the left of our window over here, we have Phoenix. I guess this will be surrounding areas of Phoenix. People really live out here in the desert, dude. $20 miles out now from our destination. Our autopilot should take us all the way to this waypoint, and it should cut us a harsh angle turn all the way towards final. Honestly, I should move this waypoint. I might can still do that. Can we put a waypoint here? At it before this. And then we'll go here. We'll remove from flight plan. Look at that. We're flying a plane with a computer help, but still we're flying it. No. Alright, we're doing too much. We're officially doing too much. Let's start to descend a little bit. We're gonna try the flight level change mode. And I wanna go 110 knots. Bring the engine down. Nope. Too soon. Hold altitude. Hold your altitude. Let's get over these mountains. start descending. Down, flight level change, one at 110. Alright, we'll do 109. Okay. Everything's still engaged. We're going 109. We're descending. Let's go 111 though. No. I think that's the opposite of what I want. I want to go 107. Yes. Can I get my flying stuff back? Like, why? There we go. Goodness. Show me the terrain. We have plenty of clearance. Alright, it's time to get serious. Plenty of clearance over these mountains. I don't know about that next mountain though. Let's put the altitude at 3.3. It's exactly 2,000 feet above. That should be enough to clear this mountain in front of me. Let's go 105. We are officially over the peak of those mountains. Look at that. We're gonna have to contact ATC soon. Let's just, we can keep going down. It's just making me nervous. There we go, now we contact.
1 Alpha Zulu 0 traffic. Cessna November Tree 1375. 5 miles northeast, 4600. Inbound to land. Runway 27. 1 Alpha Zulu 0.
Alright, we can go faster. I see the turn on the autopilot in front of me. Hopefully it lines us all the way up. I see the runway down there, that's it. And we're turning. The altitude down to 1700. The speed at 85. And the autopilot's lining us up here. Alright, autopilot is off. We have control. Let's get down to 1700 fast.
Zulu 0 traffic. Cessna November Tree 1375 is on final. Runway 27 to land. 1 Alpha Zulu 0.
And boop. Hour-and-a-half flight, soft touchdown, and we reduce speed. Yes. Safe and successful. Now we just got a taxi her back. Oh, the controller's low. Great. What? Where's the hold? What the? Oh, it is way back there. What the fuck, dude? Go up here and turn around, I guess. You know what? We're gonna turn around right here. There ain't even nobody out here to be mad. The taxiways are confusing sometimes. There's not clear and concise instruction or direction. Park her up. Park her up right here. Shut her down. Shut her down, Cap. Now we're out in the desert. But we got $150,000, dude. How much do we get? What a landing. Respect the condition of the aircraft. You know, once you get your own rare aircraft, you really start respecting the condition of it a lot more than all the other ones. 555,000, 100,000. Wait, yeah, 100. Jesus. Oh, that's a lot of XP. How many credits though? How many credits though? 150,000 credits. Oh my goodness. No skip bonus got me 100,000 basically. Reputation is skyrocketing, pun intended. 3 levels jumped. A lot of money in the bag. All right, let's manage the aircraft. Let's check up on her. We need to get in a habit of doing that immediately. Manage. Update. Check up. Oh, we need to maintain the engine. Wait, maintaining the engine is cheaper than just doing the delegated maintenance. Oh, I guess because I can wash it. Well, let's maintain the engine. Bang, bang. And let's give her a bath. Yeah, give her a bath. Alright. The engine is new. Everything else is in good condition. That's fine. We've flown with a need to maintain condition. So let's actually look at the aircraft available to buy. What are the brand new ones? Expensive. Wow, the one that I have is half a million, and I got it for like 25,000. Jesus. Oh, these are 5. This one right here. Once I get the 1 million one, I think that one. Yeah, I need the 2 certifications to fly that. But I think the real money might come doing that thing right there. That DHC-2 Blackbird. Oh no, that's the company that made the plane. Also these down here. This one. This one has a max altitude of 31,000 feet. Holy crap. This one's max is 15,000. It might be worth it to save from this. Well, this one's cheaper. 1,000 weight. 1,000 weight. 1,400 even. Alright, well, we're not buying a new plane. Why would I want more aircraft? So I don't have to transfer? Well, you're going to have to transfer them anyway. This one right here is 300,000. We don't have enough money for this yet. Simply do not. But our aircraft is maintained. And new. Not new, but maintained. Alright. We are going to do our instrument rating test right here, right now. Take exam for 10,000 credits. We're ready.
I know that this weather can look daunting, but you will be able to perform your approach by relying on your aircraft's instruments, just like you did in your training.
Descend to 2100. Whoops. To 2100.
Cessna November, tree 1375, tower. QNH 10, tree. Cleared via
Wanna go 109, that's fine.
Cleared VOR, DME runway 9 approach. Cessna tree 75.
Alright, we are in the clouds. Oh shit, this is scary. We're going in. Oh shit, don't do a system test right now. Yep, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're flying to PB271. Let's kick the engine up a little bit. Why does it keep telling me to descend to 20? We're at 2100. It wanted me to descend to 2000, it seems like. Man, we can't see nothing. What's that? It's on the windshield. What's the runway altitude? 87. Okay. So we're going to 0. I guess we are over the ocean. I should have known that. I'm eventually going to want this to be like 500.
Cessna Tree 75. Wind 270 at 12. Cleared to land runway 27.
Cleared to land runway 27. Cessna Tree 75.
Let's put our speed to 85, which is, well, let's do 90 actually. See the ocean, but can't see anything in front of me. Oh, there's runaway lights. Alright. Out of autopilot. I want it. Give it to me.
500.
Flaps. Ooh.
Cessna Tree 75. Contact ground on 1
Sheesh.
1.25.
We got a little slow at the end.
0.25 for Cessna Tree 75.
But that's definitely going to pass us, and it's going to give us our instrument rating. We will be able to have live weather, be able to fly in IFR conditions. I don't know if I'm excited about that or not, but we'll be able to do the medium cargo missions eventually. And also one step closer towards reaching our ultimate, well, I don't know if it's our ultimate goal, but I do want to become a jet airline transport thing, passenger pilot at some point. That's what they're called, specifically.
Ground, Cessna November Tree 1375. Taxi to parking.
Cessna November Tree 1375. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Kilo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Kilo. Cessna Tree 75.
Thank God I had permission to do this. All right, give us our rating. Thank you, flight director. Turn it
Great
off.
job. You've passed the test. There's a few areas where you could improve, but that was a solid performance.
Yeah, like the landing. Like, don't stall when you're about to land. It was going so well, too. Like, it was all the way in. Respect the flight plan. What? What? I respected it. Alright, there it is. Certification instrument rating passed. First try. Commercial pilot license airplane. Oh, I already had that. But I got that instrument rating. Nice, dude. So the airline transport pilot license. All I need now is the multi-engine rating. After that, I need to get the turboprop engine rating to be able to do the medium cargo missions. Engine capable of producing 200 horsepower, okay. night currency. Allows you to carry passengers at night. I haven't carried myself at night. We have new missions? A new difficulty. Jesus Christ, I don't know if I don't need more difficulty. There it is, live missions. Congratulations, real weather conditions unlocked. Wow.
You now have access to real condition missions. These allow you to scroll back up to 24 hours to fly in real-world weather conditions
over the past day. Awesome. Okay.
Adjusting the time slider will reveal a variety of different missions only available in specific weather and lighting conditions. Meanwhile, missions that are not time-dependent remain available at all times.
That's awesome.
The weather conditions, also known as METR-TAF, carefully when selecting a mission. IFR icon means you will have to fly in IFR conditions. But there is also MBFAR icon and LIFAR icon.
What is the LIFR?
A warning icon means this mission is not recommended under the current weather. Fly at your own risk.
Dang. Let's go live. Live weather. Live weather. What is this? What's the red dot? Oh, that means IFR, doesn't it? No, it says VFR. Alright, well, while I decide on what mission I'm gonna do next, thank you for flying along with me, delivering those 86 pounds of raw material to Goodyear. I don't know what maybe they were having some steak dinner that they needed flown out that night. But that was fun, got a ton of money, a ton of experience, passed my instrument rating test. And I'll be back on for the next flight that I do in my career mode, right here with Jovi Air on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.